EA Sports. It's the Chiefs and the Browns coming up next. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Cleveland and the newly named Huntington Bank Field, the home of the Browns. Today, we continue with a terrific matchup in the divisional round. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Cleveland Browns. So glad you're having us in for this divisional round matchup. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Partner, playing in front of the home crowd. That is something you get when you're the #1 seed. A week off to prepare. Now a playoff game in your building. It's that age-old question. What do you think? Rest versus rust?
Yeah, I think if you ask the coaches, Mike, they would kind of go back and forth, but it is no question. With players, they want that #1 seed, they want that bye, and they want to be sitting on their couch during the wild card round, watching everybody else beat each other up. You factor in that rest, you factor in getting your legs back under you and getting some guys back, maybe who were out some previous weeks, and you're playing in front of your home crowd. That's every team's dream to start the season, and that's exactly what we got here.
The Cleveland offense set to take the field for the first time. Leading them out, the former #1 overall pick back in the 2021 draft, it's Trevor Lawrence.
Mike, I was watching the news this morning, and people were tailgating before the sun even came up. I mean, these fans have been waiting for this one since the moment they clinched home field advantage. That excitement, it's translated into a ridiculous, hostile environment. I mean, it's clear the support of this entire city right now falls behind this team, and with that comes a lot of pressure. If he's going to lead his team to the championship game, he has to stay level-headed through this chaos, because if he's able to do that here, I really like their chances of playing next Sunday.
They face 2nd down and 7. Now the veteran, it's Nyheim Hines. And he gets this up close to the 40. Drew Tranquill up to make the tackle. He'll come up to 3rd and 3. They'll try to run it here, and it's Chubb. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll try to sneak it here, and he's going to have a Browns 1st down. Well, that was a tough couple of yards to pick up, but they convert on 4th and 1.
Mike, I think the way we've seen the NFL going these past couple years is I think all these quarterbacks, they love when the call comes in for the sideline for quarterback sneak. Hey, coach, put the game on my shoulders. With this offensive line, I'm going to pick up this 1st down, and that's exactly what they did.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. That is going to be caught by the rookie wideout. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Chubb. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Drew Tranquill up to make the tackle. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Now, 2nd down throw for Lawrence. A throw, right side, taken by Njoku. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Red on the red.
2nd down, Lawrence. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there.
Automatic 1st down.
So now then, 1st and goal from the 1.
On red.
They'll go with the sneak. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Trevor Lawrence. Touchdown, Browns. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
York, good on the extra point. And the Browns are out to a 7-0 lead here in this divisional playoff matchup. $7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So out comes the Kansas City offense to take over for the first time. And there is the guy at the top of the game, Patrick Mahomes, their quarterback.
Winning in the wild card round, certainly an accomplishment that this team should be proud of. But Mike, if he wants to take his team to the championship round next week, he's going to have to lead by example and play a mistake-free game against a team known for capitalizing on their opponent's mistakes. Yes, you have to be aggressive. You have to be willing to take some risks. But those risks have to be calculated, because if you get reckless against this group, you're going to be flying home. You're going to get ready for the offseason.
And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Gray is the motion man here. On second down, Mahomes. He connects with Gray on that one. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
That's caught. Travis Kelce. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well. Here's the third-year man, Isaiah Pacheco. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
They put Kelce in motion. Mahomes going to throw here on third down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Got to give a lot of credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was plenty of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. I thought the protection was actually pretty solid. But at the end of it, there was just nowhere to go, and he had no choice but to just throw that ball away. And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
On the ground, it's Chubb to start this drive. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short. 1 quarter in the books in this AFC divisional playoff. 7-0 is our score. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Hey, easy. Route. Unlock line.
They'll stay on the ground with Chubb. And that'll give them a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Hey, go.
They bring Judy in motion. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
Hey, let's go.
They'll run. This is Hines. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Decent 24.
A run with Hines. And the Browns are going to have a 1st and goal. Very nearly a touchdown. He's going to be marked out of bounds just shy of the pylon.
Hey.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will dive into the end zone. Naheem Hines. Touchdown, Cleveland. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Chiefs' offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. Got a man. That's Rashee Rice. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. On 1st down, it's Mahomes. Out wide, setting up the screen for Rice. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Now some movement up front. Flags down. Mistake-filled first half continues. Here's Mahomes. Oh, no chance to get rid of that ball. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. Finding room at midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. On 3rd down, Mahomes. That is caught. He gets the hook up with Rice. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. 1st down throw, Mahomes working the right side, taken in by Rice.
I think the rest of those receivers in the huddle have all come to the realization that getting a target anytime soon, and frankly, I don't blame them. I mean, they're riding the hot hand, and rightfully so, until this defense proves that
that is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Kansas City.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, You have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Butker's extra point is good. And the Chiefs are on the board. It's now 14-7. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Browns offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Red on red.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's complete. It's Cedric Tillman. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He'll let this go deep for the end zone.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again. Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. Give him 27, and it's 1st and goal.
Red 23.
Back to throw. Lawrence. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. York's kick is good. And the Browns build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
This one taken at the 7. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we are at halftime in this AFC Divisional round matchup, as we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime
We'll start
report.
up at Highmark Stadium, just outside of Buffalo, where you see the final score there. All right, Mike, thanks very much. One of these two teams is going to move on to the conference championship. We'll get it back to you two in just a moment. Josh Allen leading the way as his guys pick up win number 14 on the year. Meanwhile, in our game, we've got 1 half remaining to find out who goes on to the AFC title game. And to bring it your way, let's hand it back over to Mike Tirico. The second half, straight ahead. Time to get back to it. And for the call, let's rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. These two teams fighting to get to that AFC Championship game next Sunday. Back to it here, the third quarter underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts 1st and 10. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Yellow.
They put Kelsey in motion. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. And it's 4th down, so here comes Riley Dixon to punt. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Browns offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. Their lead is 10. They go back to work trying to add to it. It begins with 1st down. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go.
Here's Hines. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. A run up the middle with Chubb. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down.
Hey, run!
Once again, it's Chubb. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
Red on red.
Slot receiver headed right. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down.
On red.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to be close to that 1st down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a 1st down.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
Lion!
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Going back, He'll get the carry here. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop. Lawrence now on 2nd down. That's taken in by Chubb. He's got room to roam. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Quick throw here is complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Hey, go, go!
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Here's 3rd and 7.
Hey, let's go. Hey, kill!
Lawrence. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. David Njoku. Touchdown, Browns. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
York now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Browns up their lead. It's now 24-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That's out quickly, and it is caught. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
In a lot of offenses, Mike, these quick passes to the wide receivers really fall under the run category. Of course, they're going to go down as a forward pass, but to a lot of offensive coordinators in the league, it's a lot easier to pick up 1st and 2nd down yardage on these quicks than it is to turn around and hand it off to your running back and count on blocking everybody.
They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. They'll try to set up the screen here with Pacheco. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. They go play action with Mahomes. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. 3rd and long for Mahomes. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. This is caught. He's got a long way to go. And this is not going to get it done. Not even close to picking up the 1st down. And they will turn it over on down.
Leave the 24.
They'll start on the ground with Chubb. And he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll run it straight ahead with Chubb. And he's going to get him a 1st down here across midfield and down to the 45.
Hey. Here we go.
Chubb takes this handoff, running left. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line.
Hey, run!
Here's a handoff to Chubb. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 25-yard line.
Red on red.
Here's Chubb. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? They'll try to get this one on the ground. And he's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Hardman now to return it. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game, and that one, a 1st down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. A short throw taken in by Kelsey. 2nd and 7. They put Kelsey in motion. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Denzel Ward in there defensively to knock it away.
Well, that's 2 straight plays now where this secondary has won their matchup. And right now the offense needs to find some plays that just call for easy completions. Get your wide receivers in space. Allow them to run after the catch. Because right now these downfield passes, the defense is all over.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down. Here's Mahomes. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs. They'll start this one with a three tight end look. On the handoff, this is Chubb. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down and 8.
Hey, easy, Ralph.
On the ground, it's Chubb. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
So it's a win for the Browns. They are moving on as the #1 seed. The victory means they locked out another home date next weekend as they look to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Dog Pound's happy. It's a win for the Browns as we say farewell from Cleveland.